Hello guys, it's me Sammy. You can recognize the text, right? The Dancing Bear. We finished reading it. We read all these pages. I didn't ask you, what do you think? Is this a real text or not real? Do you think somebody could really adopt a bear and live in a cage with it and dance with it? Could that be a real story or just something from someone's imagination? Yes, it's not a real story. And if it's not real, do we call it fiction or non-fiction? It's fiction, you're right. So we finished reading this. You can read it one more time if you'd like to. And then we read the second part. We finished These Words, Dozens, Raking in the Money, Scruff of the Neck, Shamed and Skylarks. We read the second part when Nikki came with the director. And then Nikki asked her to go away with him and become a pop star. She said she doesn't want to. Now please go to page 106. 106. Okay. Let's write the date here on the top. I don't know which day you're watching, so I will leave it like this. Dot 3. It's March. Good. I wish you're here to read and answer everything. And you can do it alone. You don't have to copy paste everything. You can answer with your own words if you'd like to, if you prefer that way. Where is the story set? Remember, just at the beginning, I will turn the page to tell you exactly where. The first sentence, absolutely just under the title, Roxanne lived with her grandfather in a mountain village. So the answer will be in a mountain village. Good. Next question. Who is telling the story? Okay. One day when she was 7 years old, Roxanne found and adopted a wild bear cub. Her school teacher remembers the day it happened. It changed all their lives. So who is telling the story? Roxanne's school teacher. Good. Why is this R capital? Because it's a name. Good. Uh-oh. You'll write it on one line, okay? Don't let it go out like mine. Mine is not good. I'm just writing huge letters so you can see well. Write this one. How does Roxanne's grandfather make money from the bear? What was Grandpa's job? He was selling honey. Was he selling it a lot and earning lots of money? No. So the idea of getting more money, remember, was to put the label on his jars and name it Bruno's honey, and then everybody will come and buy it. So he was making money from the bear because he sells Bruno's honey. He sells Bruno's good. Next one. What does Roxanne do after school each day with Bruno? I think that answer is on page 102. Yes. When all people are coming to village to see Bruno, and Roxanne took no notice of this at all. So long as Bruno was happy, she was too. She lived for the moment after school, each day when she would let him out of his cage and they would run together across the fields. Okay? So let's write it. You will find this on page 102. You will have one small part and then one sentence and then the next part. Second sentence there. Okay. I will write huge, so I will start from here so it can fit, but you please try to write on the line. I hope it will fit. If not, you can make a kind of bigger line, it's okay. She lets him out of the cage and they run across the fields. They run across the fields. Okay, I will wait a little bit that you finish writing this. So the story is set in a mountain village. Roxanne's teacher is telling us the story. And the grandpa is earning money from the bear because he's selling Bruno's honey. And after school, she opens the cage. And then together they run across the fields and they enjoy the freedom. Okay. You can pause the video to finish copying, and I will go to next page. Read and respond. Do you think Bruno is happy living in the cage? Write your ideas here. So guys, I'm not going to write you my ideas here because they're asking us that you write your own. I can just help you a little bit to remind you of the things that were written in the text. So we know that, and we even underlined this one, so long as Bruno was happy, she was too, right? So Bruno was happy in the cage. That's what she says. And then we know that they like to run together after school. And they like to sit on a hillside. And he loves when Roxanne sings. And then Bruno was dancing in a cage. Remember that? When she was singing to him? So from all of this, do you think that Bruno was happy living in a cage? If yes, just write yes. And then write why. If you still think that Bruno was not happy, then write no and write me why do you think he was not happy. Okay, so I finished explaining you question B. So you will write this alone. I can write this as homework because you have to answer this alone. You can write the date and please write homework for this one. Question C. How do you think the story will end? Think about ideas. But please don't tell me that bear will eat Roxanne or something like that. Think of something, I don't want to say normal, but don't go too crazy, please. Will Roxanne go with Nikki to become a pop star? And what will happen to Bruno? Write your ideas here. So it should be something related to the story. How do you think the story will end? It could be anything you want, but please don't do the usual thing when you hate everything and you want them all to die. Let's make it a happy ending. And don't let Bruno eat Nikki, please. Please? Okay. So I can't wait to read your ideas. I love you guys. Bye-bye.